isn't a place, it's a time and space that you're welcome to grace. No need for refinement, just come as you are. It doesn't take much to become a lodestar. You'll laugh and you'll cry just to give it a try. I wanna say more, but it's a surprise. If you feel lost and you wanna be found, just come on down to the Lullaby Lounge. There's new friends to meet, there's foes to defeat, there's songs and there's stories and more. The folly and fun have already begun, so let's get the show started.
1, 2, 3, 4.
The coziest concert in cyberspace. The Lullaby Lounge can be any place. Each Tuesday at 8, this nightclub appears wherever you are. I'm so glad that you're here. Hello, and welcome to the Lullaby Lounge. I am your host, Kate Nix, award-winning polymath of stage and stream. And tonight, we are going live on the new mic for the first time. How's it sound? So, does it sound better? Does it sound worse? Does it sound negligibly different? We'll see. I guess we'll see what happens when I start singing. Yes. So far, so good, right?
Census.
Oh.
At
8 o'clock at night on a Tuesday?
Yeah.
Why did the census knock on our door? It's because you're Hispanic. They really want to count you guys.
We also didn't get mail till after 5, so just a late day today, maybe.
Thank you so much, Julia. And I believe you just joined Patreon as well. So thank you for joining Patreon. It is much appreciated. We had 3 patrons, actually 4. I just looked at my phone. 4 patrons join today, which has been wild. I don't know why all of you showed up all of a sudden, but it is much appreciated. Believe me, it's very exciting. We just are now, that means, wait a minute. Someone just joined. So that means we're officially at 125.
Yep, we are less than 20% of the way. I think it's 17% left.
Something like that, yeah. Well, if it's 150 and it's
17%.
so divided by 6, yeah, 17%. Mental math. Not only can she do makeup, not only can she sing and produce music and do a live stream every week, but she can also do mental math.
I did the math for you. I said it out loud.
Yeah, but it's normally me doing the math.
It's my job to do math while you sing. So that
Wow.
you have the brain power for singing.
Are you saying I can't do math because I'm a woman?
What?
Hey, thanks, Dizzy. Much appreciated. I think you're saying I can't do math because I'm a woman.
I've never said that in my life. You're the pattern maker.
That's math. That's geometry.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just playing. You can. What you consider you're saying? It's true. You only need one math person for every 2 people.
Yeah.
And honestly, I'm already killing it because normally queer women can't do math. Normally queer people can't do math in general. We can't sit in chairs. We can't do math.
I can sit in a chair perfectly fine.
That's because you're a straight man. Because chairs were made for one thing, and that's being straight. I've never met a chair that's comfortable.
What? Well, I'm bent in 3 ways.
That seems like a you problem.
I go in more than one direction.
All right. First of all, thank you everyone for being here tonight. We already have 56 people at the show, which is wild. That would absolutely fill up any club I would dare to book
in Philadelphia for a gig. Not like now, obviously, but like back when we could be within each other's physical distances without giving each other a terrible curse. Did we fall into a TARDIS disguised as a Hot Topic, or a Hot Topic disguised as a TARDIS? That's a good question, because there certainly is a lot of Doctor Who merch at Hot Topic nowadays. And guess what? Both Ophidian and I have never seen a full episode of Doctor Who. Neither of us know. We know what it's about, obviously, because we live on the internet.
We only know the references.
Well, there's a hype train. I just got warned. I have a limited time to earn exclusive emotes. I guess do something. Whatever Twitch is telling you to do it. Subscribe, use gift subscriptions, or use bits to get to the next level. We don't need your levels, Twitch. We'll make our own levels. It's a friendly reminder for everybody that you should be sharing the stream on social media and using the hashtag Lullaby Lounge on Twitter to let everyone know where the party is at. Where did I put my water? Oh, it's back here. For those of you that do not know, there is a special reward exclusive to tonight for the Goblin Treasure. If you're watching us on Twitch, we will be reading a short story from this notebook that was definitely purchased at a Hot Topic, you can be sure, that I wrote when I was 13 years of age. Level 1 complete. Looks like we're going to read probably most of it, because both dramatic readings have been, they've already been, redeemed. So, later tonight, we will be getting into Johnny Sweet Jeans. Really surprised that A is not an anarchy symbol. Johnny Sweet Jeans, the story of one boy and one girl, and how ratty denim trousers brought them together. Maybe. So, you can bet your bottom dollar that that's going to be a laugh riot. Yes, if you're looking for the Goblin Treasure, next to where you're typing in the chat, there is a little symbol.
Too bad there isn't a useful video that we could show right now.
We do have a useful video with which they'll see later, but also I wanted to show off my cool thing. I kept my acne here, just, to represent. Oh, I was putting anarchies all over shit when I was that age. Unfortunately, the notebook that I had that had, like, all the punk stickers and stuff on it has been lost to time. I have no idea where it is. I have some diaries from around that time, but the main one that I wrote in is gone. Let's get into some songs, shall we? If you follow me elsewhere on social media, you know the set list tonight is full of absolute bangers, and I'm sure we all want to get into it. Hello, Matt. Thank you for the subscription, Retro Moose Romero. It's a new day, but it all feels old. It's a good life, that's what I'm told. But everything, it all just feels the same. At my high school, I found more to me. Like a jail cell, a penitentiary. My time spent there, it only made me see that I don't ever wanna be like you. I don't wanna do the things you do. Never gonna hear the words you say. And I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. But what I'm saying is, this is the anthem. Throw all your hands up, you. Don't wanna be you. Go to college, a university, get a real job, and that's what they said to me. But I could never live the way they want. Gonna get by and just do my time, out of step while they all get in line. I'm just a minor threat, so pay no mind. Do you really wanna be like them? Do you really wanna be another trend? Do you wanna be part of that crowd? Cause I don't ever wanna be you. Don't wanna be just like you. What I'm saying is, this is the anthem, throw all your hands up, you. Don't wanna be you. Shake it once, that's fine. Shake it twice, that's okay. Shake it 3 times, you're playing with yourself again. You don't wanna be just like you. What I'm saying is, this is the anthem, throw all your hands up. Y'all got to feel me, sing if you're with me. Another loser anthem, whoa. Another loser anthem, whoa. Another loser anthem, whoa. Another loser anthem. It told me to do that. Twitch told me to put that in the chat, so I did it, because I'm a follower. Because I'm a poser. I'm not a real individual. I loved Good Charlotte. They were part of like my pop punk renaissance when I was first getting into alternative music. It started with Avril Lavigne, and then that got into Good Charlotte, and then from there, my brother, who was born in 1969, was like, okay, let's put you on a diet of some real punk rock, and showed me like The Clash and Dead Milkmen and things like that. So it was definitely, Good Charlotte has a strong place in my heart. That record with the TV on it, with the black and green, definitely informed my aesthetic as I got older, as evidenced by the vintage TV that you are currently watching this on. But I believe that I'm supposed to be doing at least one, if not 2 accents. I believe Trash Goblin was redeemed as well, but we're going to leave Trash Goblin for a little later on. We're going to let her come out when she comes out naturally. It's kind of better that way, I believe. Just a reminder to hit up that tip jar, because you know why? At the end of tonight, there are 2, count 'em 2, secret encores that we don't know what they are, except for the patrons. The patrons and people in Discord, obviously they know what they are, but we don't know what they are. And their identities will only be revealed if we hit the tip goal on Venmo and Ko-fi. Now, Blooms in the Night has already hit up that Venmo, which is much appreciated, so we're already well on our way to our goal. But if we hit 100% of the tip goal, then we get 1 secret encore, and if we hit 150% of the tip goal, we get 2 secret encores. The secret encores are, the artists of them are a song I wrote myself when I was in high school, and the other encore is a song by the Dresden Dolls, which was a huge part of a lot of our lives. I know, obviously, given that I worked with Brian Viglione later in life. Somehow, don't know how that happened. Literally a miracle. Thank you, Julia, for supporting on Ko-fi. That's much appreciated. Let me see where we're at. It looks like we are approximately 30% of the way to our goal already. I was doing this Irish accent a lot when I was a kiddo, actually. 2005 was the year that I worked for the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair as an actor, and then 2006 was a rough year for me, but 2005 I was definitely speaking for at least 24 hours a weekend in this accent. But the next song, let me tell you. Do I just sing it and then we talk about it, or do I talk about it and then I sing it? Because this cultural touchstone needs to be touched upon.
I don't know what song it is. I don't know what that is. I don't know what your mouth just said.
Oh my god.
You don't tell me what the playlist is.
I'm trying to give you the Iggy, man.
The internet knows what the playlist is. You don't offer it to me? Okay, the set list, I mean. What song is that?
Amazing. It's by someone that we made a mask for who retweeted us, who would have been relevant in this time period. My husband can't even guess what it is. This is amazing.
Mantis?
No, that would have been relevant in 2005. That retweeted us, and it was a big deal. We made a copy of their face. We've made 2 of this mask.
Oh, okay. Oh, right. Okay. No, it's because it's not like a band that was like. I was trying to think of what actual physical.
Circles, she's spinning me around in circles again. Whoa, that skinny blonde girl, and something about the ages. I failed college algebra again. Whoa, that skinny blonde girl.
Oh no, I don't have my instrument.
She took me to different places, like the university bookstore and the financial aid office. I had to borrow her parking pass, working on the night staff at the computer lab. I totally found out her screen name. Whoa, that skinny blonde girl. Circles, she's spinning me around in circles again. Whoa, that skinny blonde girl. The circles and the ages and the ages.
So, for those of you who are not aware, that song was Circles by the Kinda Long-Haired Band from the album Strong Bad Sings, which was released by the Brothers Chaps, aka the Homestar Runner guys. Homestar Runner was a huge part of my teenage life for those of you who saw my Instagram post earlier this week where I had a Trogdor hoodie on. I also had a Teen Girl Squad shirt that I used to wear all the time that had a little speech bubble on the back that said, I have a crush on every boy, and I got made fun of mercilessly for it, even though it was an extremely dope shirt. It was just white with the black Teen Girl Squad like stick drawings, and it was like a little black cap sleeve ringer tee. Extremely cool t-shirt, and I got made fun of mercilessly for it. But those songs are all incredible. I don't know if you've listened to the Strong Bad Sings songs recently, but the Brothers Chaps have always had a remarkable production quality, and they just sound as good as regular songs. Like, those metal songs are convincing enough to me. I know they're parodies, but they're like Weird Al parodies where they sound so good that they almost sound like the real versions of the songs. Every time I invite someone to the Lullaby Lounge, I'm like, come to the place where the tropical breezes blow. Come to the coolest place I know. But my sense of humor was 100% formulated by Homestar Runner. The absurdity, the goofiness, top tier. I would like to think that I build a kingdom as wonderful as Strong Badia. I think I got a thing that... Yeah, we're at 100% of the Ko-fi goal, so at least we're getting one... We're at least getting one encore.
None of the pop-ups are happening. You normally, when the Ko-fi happens.
Oh, it's not working?
Yeah.
Weird. I guess I'll have to fix that.
I didn't think we were getting any yet because none of them were popping up.
Yeah, it's 100% on Ko-fi, and it looks like the tips on Venmo make it 115. So we are a mere 35 capitalist validation units away from encore number 2. But I think now it's time for us to dip into some fine literature. Don't you think?
Yeah.
Ophidian offered to read this, and he got about 3 sentences in before cracking up. So he's not reading it tonight because he can't take the heat of Johnny Sweet Jeans now.
Well, if they can see the sheet and how much you scratched off and wrote on top of other words... There were so many corrections in there.
Listen, I was figuring it out. Also taken out of that was so this here is the drawing that I submit to the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair when I was an actress there. So I came up with my own character for my street character, and I had to submit my costume to be like approved, but I was going to make it myself, because that's why I had to have it approved by their costumer. And this was the drawing that I brought, and I explained each little segment of her outfit to get approved by the costumer. And then I ended up working for the costume shop later because of how rigorous I am as a person. I will take a photo of that and put it on the Discord. So y'all can dissect it.
Just officially.
I mean, I don't necessarily know if it's... I mean, I am talking. I mean, go for it. Roll the clip.
It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that.
Are there photos of me in the final product? Yes. Do I know where they are? No. I'm going to actually move this a little bit closer.
Well, I got moved a little bit.
Did it?
Slightly.
Oh. I did not notice. I believe you, though. And I will read this way so you can hear the full. Thank you, Inamurata, for, or Inamurata, maybe that's actually a real name, I don't know, but thank you for subscribing. And Ginny, welcome! Ginny, party of 3, much appreciated. Everyone, this is my guardian angel, Ginny, Jin Groff in the chat. She plays Overwatch and does super cute goth girl, e-girl drag makeup looks, so if you like that kind of stuff, you should go follow her on Twitch. Thanks for the wub. Amazing. What a night. So, Ginny, we are about to dive into a story, a romance short story that I wrote when I was 13 years of age, I believe. The story is called Johnny Sweet Jeans, and I would like you to know that I did not come up with the title myself. I know it's probably a disappointment. My brother Dave said to me that I should write a story called Johnny Sweet Jeans, probably as a joke, and I just basically was like, sure, whatever, I'll write it, and then I did. It is extremely, almost directly based on the the style of Angus Thongs and Full Frontal Snogging, which is a series of books written by a UK author about school in the UK. So it is based in the UK for no reason, when I didn't even know that much about UK culture. But because I'm about to talk for a long time, I'm gonna gargle some tea. They were truly hilarious and amazing and very accurate to what it was like to actually be a teenage girl. So, let us begin. Yikes! I was clearing my throat for the literature. How dare. You could tell the guy was going to be popular from the start. Should I read it in an English accent?
Yeah, why not?
Because she's from England. Yeah. So I'll just do it in the posh English accent. This is just going to be all the dramatic readings. They're just all going to be done in a stupid posh English accent. Oh, and I'm going to be joined by friends, aren't I?
I haven't figured out which one yet, though.
This is a very old-timey English accent that I'm speaking in. I should probably make it a little bit more modern. You could tell the guy was going to be popular from the start. He was foreign. His country stole our language, but he was foreign. And foreigners are always popular. Well, except for the Germans. They're kind of just weird. But you could tell he was going to be popular. He wasn't especially good looking, and his hair was spiky, and he wore a Sum 41 wrist sweatband, and he wore these really torn up bleached denim trousers, and they had graffiti on the knees. But anyway, the girls cooed at his individuality and started wearing wristbands and crazy color in their hair, and the really daring ones even graffitied their pre-bleached stone-washed bell-bottoms a little on the knees. I had already been doing these things, and I had been deemed very unpopular for this. But the girls had given the guy a cute nickname, Johnny Sweet Jeans, even though his name is Eric. Eric Smith. Does that sound like Johnny to you? Huh, didn't to me either. Maybe Eric wasn't American enough for the girls. Eric Smith sits next to me in French. I have the best accent in class, so I actually sound like I'm saying quoi when I'm saying quoi instead of quoi. Wait, no, quoi? To him, I'm just the girl that can speak French. But it doesn't matter. I don't care a bit about Eric Smith, even though he was wearing his really groovy Clash t-shirt yesterday. But I don't care. Eric Smith can do whatever he wants as long as it doesn't affect me. But now it does. He's going out with one of my most popular friends, Lacey. Yes, Lacey, as in the frilly stuff they put on lingerie and girls' shirts and stuff. And Lacey, Frill Princess, is dating Eric Smith. Punk. Talk about weird. So Frill Princess said to me today, sounding very vapid and awful, so like, Marie, you're punk, right? I guess. I was busy doodling a cartoon of my favorite Osborne, Kelly. Yeah, and you know, like, Johnny, right? You mean Eric? Yeah, well, can I borrow some of your clothes for my date with him tonight? I wanted to scream. No! I really did, but I didn't. I just said, no, all regular. No, Lacey. Like, why? Now I wanted to yell, because you're preppy! But I didn't. I said, because he would think you're a poser because you dress punk all of a sudden. And that's bad. Yeah. Oh, well, can you help me not look like a poster or whatever you called it? And I went, and she took that for a yes. And then it started. I was then assigned the position of punk rock life coach and stylist for Lacey. And all I had said was, to get me into this mess. I had sold out with a non-word. I had sold out for Lacey, who I'm not even very good friends with, and for Johnny Sweet Jeans, who I hardly even know. Do we keep going? That's the first little bit. Are you playing the music? Are you playing me out? Are you like, this is unbearable?
It's the
Yes, I'm playing
power
it.
dog, the power dog. It doesn't have a name yet other than that.
Was it that bad?
No, I'm just. As I said in the chat, I had graffiti on clothing in high school.
Yeah, you were Johnny Sweet Jeans.
I only saw hood kids wear it. I never saw white kids.
You're my Johnny Sweet Jeans, baby.
I knew no white kids that graffitied their stuff. I meant like other than shoes. Like obviously that was I guess white girls did.
Let's see where we are at in the tips. It looks like we are still at 115% of tip. We need 35 more for tip, but we are going into. Oh, look. So their command has been given, but it is not time yet for command blooms. You will wait. You will wait for a moment. Hanging out behind the club at the weekends, acting stupid, getting drunk with my best friend. Couldn't wait for the summer at the Warped Tour. I remember the first time that I saw her there. She's getting kicked out of schools cause she's failing. I'm kinda nervous cause I think her friends all hate me. She's the one, she'll always be there. Took my hand in a minute, I swear. Fell in love with the girl at the rock show. She said what? I told her that I didn't know. She's so cool, kinda sneaking through a window. Things better when she's around. Can't wait till her parents go out of town. Fell in love with the girl at the rock show. When I said we were gonna move to Vegas, I remember the look her mother gave us. 17 without a purpose or direction. We don't any want a fucking explanation. I fell in love with the girl at the rock show. She said what? I told her that I didn't know. She's so cool, kinda sneaking through a window. Things better when she's around. Can't wait till her parents go out of town. Fell in love with the girl at the rock show. Black and white picture of her on my wall. I waited for her call. She always kept me waiting. And if I ever got another chance, I'd still ask her to dance. Because she kept me waiting. I fell in love with the girl at the rock show. She said what? And I told her that I this time for the command of dance. There's hookers in the bathroom, there's blood up on the wall. The screams are full of silence, police out in the hall. Your body lays there sleeping with breath lingering sweet. I knew you were my gateway, my cinder sugar, cheap blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead, beautiful, dead. Your memory is leering, your heart is finally stopped. Reporters are annoying, rumors that your joy popped. Why did I have to do it? Why did you have to run? You wanted to be famous, now I'm the famous one. Blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead. Blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead. Beautiful, dead. Beautiful, dead. You're dead to me. Blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead. Blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead. Blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead. Blood on the bed. I'm the one who said you look beautiful, dead. Beautiful, dead. Beautiful dead. Beautiful dead. I'm the one who said you look beautiful dead.
You didn't turn it off.
No, because I had to come up and perform. I'm gonna go sit down for 100 years. I mean 10 to 15 minutes.
First.
But first, as I explained before on previous lounges, we are of the belief that Twitch is going to end up doing these mid-roll ads, whether we like it or not. Like, they've stopped doing it for now. This, like, we put a mid-roll ad whether you like it or not thing. They stopped doing it for the moment. But I think it's only a matter of time until they make us do it anyway. So we have started integrating an ad right before our commercial break. So for those of you who are subscribed, you're going to see the Bandcamp ad. And for those of you who are not subscribed, you're going to see a 60-second ad from Twitch. And then we're going to go right into commercial break. So thanks for watching. I'll see you after the break. Whew. The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan, and she turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we could squeeze independent music straight from the artist. I turn to her and I say, I understand completely. But Jan, I've got the next best thing. Bandcamp. She looks up at me and she says Bandcamp, and I turn back to her and I say Bandcamp. Fair trade, free range, organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. Well, Jan was so shocked, she simply couldn't handle it. She fainted, and when she finally came to, she looks up and says, there's gotta be a catch. I look down at her and I say, Jan, there is no catch. Artists get 85% of the profit, and they can set their own prices. Well, Jan, she skedaddled right on over to katenix.bandcamp.com and got her favorite artist Kate Nix's discography for less than $12. That's just one of the many reasons that you should be like Jan and choose Bandcamp. Thank you for calling the Tip a Fairy Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for? That's very generous of you, ma'am. How will you be contributing today? Nope, no problem at all. Venmo works perfectly fine. You can send your contribution using the Venmo app by clicking Pay or Request and typing TIPAFAERIE into the search bar. Yes, at Tip a Fairy. That's us, ma'am. Well, thank you ever so. We hope you enjoy the rest of the show.
My love, my life, my lodestars.
I am the master of snake style, Ophidian.
And I am a goblin he found on the street. Insert clip of me, USA, punching you in the face. My name is Kate Nix, purveyor of showmanship and shenanigans.
And we are Closet Champion, maker of masks and gear and pretty much all things wrestling related.
Better get your groove muscles lubricated. I write music and have composed for wrestling video segments. And this here is my Lullaby Lounge, this liminal digital cabaret where everyone, yes everyone, is welcome. Organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. You can talk to us over on patreon.com/closetchampion by joining our Patreon for as little as $2 a month and getting access to our exclusive Discord. If you're a part of our Patreon, having access to our Discord server means that you essentially are on an IM chat with the entire community that we have there all the time. We've definitely seen friendships form and it's been really cool. We have a really great community over there and we'd love for you to be a part of it if that's your bag.
You do you, partner. You do you.
So pick up the pace, child. Put the Chevy to the levee. Go, go, Power Rangers! Go, go, Power Rangers! You mighty morphin' Power Rangers! Cubiano, Professor Nix again here. I'm so glad that you're enjoying tonight's cabaret, but it appears that you've forgotten to share the stream. I'm sure you don't need me to remind you how important it is that you show your support of Lullaby Lounge, but in case you... It is very important that you show your support of the Lullaby Lounge by sharing the stream with your friends, family, and followers on social media. If you have an Amazon Prime account and want to support the Lullaby Lounge, you can connect your Amazon Prime to Twitch to get Twitch Prime, which grants you a free subscription. So you can subscribe to this channel at no cost to you, but it still earns the stream $1 or $2. Each month you must choose us, for such is the way. So pick up the pace, child, and subscribe today. My love, my life, my lodestars. Did you know that once we hit 150 patrons over on our Patreon, I will be recording and releasing an EP of 5 covers chosen by the patrons themselves? You can help make this dream a reality by joining the club over on katenix.com/join for as little as $2 a month. You get access to all sorts of behind-the-scenes content. Videos before I release them, exclusive B-sides and demos, as well as all the behind-the-scenes content from Closet Champion, the sewing business that I run with my husband. If you love what I do here at the Lullaby Lounge and you're looking for a way to support outside the stream, the Patreon is an excellent way to do that. And we're almost 3/4 of the way to our goal already, so what are you waiting for? The other day I'm visiting with my girlfriend Jan, and she turns to me and she says, I miss the days when we could squeeze independent music straight from the artist. I turn to her and I say, I understand completely. But Jan, I've got the next best thing. Bandcamp. She looks up at me and she says Bandcamp, and I turn back to her and I say Bandcamp. Fair trade, free range, organic, artisanal MP3s straight from the artist. Well, Jan was so shocked, she simply couldn't handle it. She fainted, and when she finally came to, she looks up and says, there's gotta be a catch. I look down at her and I say, Jan, there is no catch. Artists get 85% of the profit, and they can set their own prices. Well, Jan, she skedaddled right on over to katenix.bandcamp.com and got her favorite artist, Kate Nix's discography. For less than $12. That's just one of the many reasons that you should be like Jan and choose
Bandcamp. The Make an Entrance EP is a collection of themes that I made for the Chikara roster. Oceania's theme is this dramatic, moody, dark 80s ocean pop song, this sort of mermaid punk thing, whereas the Crucible theme is just straight up goth drama. Pop That Bubblegum was made in this very jaunty country, early country rockabilly style, and then the Nouveau Aesthetic theme is just straight up performance art nonsense. I think the Make an Entrance EP is kind of like a sampler. It's like an appetizer. It's super short, it shows a vast different array of genres. It's like the choose your own 3 sample appetizer set at a Applebee's or whatever. It's these little tiny bites of genre and sound that don't necessarily go together, but all evoke their own individual world. I decided to release them all as a collection because people asked me to. They wanted to hear either the full version or they wanted to be able to play it at home themselves, and I assume that everyone is using it to enter rooms dramatically as possible. I think that that's what really the record is intended for, is for playing on boomboxes as you walk into rooms and disturbing your family and friends.
Thank you for calling the Tip of Fairy Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for today? I am so sorry, Your Grace. We are no longer accepting human sacrifices. Yeah, I know. But you can contribute to the Lullaby Lounge using human money on tipoffairy.com. No? No, you don't need to sign up for anything. You just need a credit or debit card, Your Grace. You know, the little magnetic squares that humans used to pay for things? No, that's a condom, Your Grace. All right, okay. Cubiando. We'll talk again soon. Yikes. Nope, yep. Nothing. I said nothing, Your Grace. Thank you. Thank you so much. Cubiando.
Sup, wanna buy this shirt? You can at katenix.com/merch. But this isn't the only shirt you can buy. You can also get this shirt, or this shirt, or this shirt, which is available in over a dozen other classes. But you don't just have to take it from me. Check out all these beautiful lodestars and some of my other designs. There's also mugs and stickers and tote bags. This one is very soft. This is the softest shirt I own. I might just wear this shirt the rest of the day because it's the softest one.
I wish I had a soft shirt.
You know where you can get one?
No, tell me.
At katenix.com/merch.
Wow.
Greetings, mortals. Is that too threatening? I don't mean to rub the immortal thing in their faces, you know. Greetings, peasants. I am the Twitch, and I come to you now with no riddles or rhymes, but with a gift of information. By watching the Lullaby Lounge here on Twitch, you have accumulated a valuable currency, goblin treasure. For you see, this goblin treasure gains you access to my menu of mystical mischief. When you purchase one of these enchantments, a bewitchment takes hold of your hostess. Whether your desire is that she speak in a silly accent, perform a spontaneous kazoo solo, or even break out into dance, your wish is her command. Choose your moments wisely, for only one of these valuable spells may be performed per night. Except the hydrate one, because I guess mortals need water or whatever. Mortals. Go forth, lodestars, and let chaos reign.
Cubiando, just popping in to remind you that every Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern, there's a replay of the stream that you're currently watching over on twitch.tv/katenix. Join me there as I hang out in the chat and we relive the memories of night? If you live in a time zone that isn't conducive to watching the show live, or you just want to hang out here in the Catriarchy, the replay is a great place to chill. Thursday evening?
Thursday night? I guess it depends on where you live. What is time?
Thank you for calling the Tip of Fairy Telethon, where your donations lead to our creations. How much can I put you down for? $69. Nice.
Greetings, Patriarchy. It is I, your number one games wizard, Jeff Stormer, here to talk to you for just a moment about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is pro wrestling. I love professional wrestling, and if you love wrestling like I do, and I think there's at least a chance that you might be interested to know that I've written several tabletop role-playing games about the wonderful, weird world of pro wrestling. Two of my absolute favorites include El Inmortal Unmasked in the Main Event, a LARP about the last day in the career of the greatest luchador who ever lived before they are booked to unmask in front of a packed crowd, changing their career forever. And Big Fight Feel, a two-player role-playing game about the moment after a huge match has started. When the babyface and the heel are facing each other in the ring, the crowd has gone silent and there is only history between them. If either of these games sound like your jam, and I kinda hope that they might, you can go to jeffstormer.itch.io/Katriarchy and pick up both of them for $5. It's a pretty good deal, it's one that I'm really excited about, and it's one that's special just for you. Now, until next time, the forces arcane are calling me back, which is my way of saying cat needs dinner, so I bid you adieu.
When I was 17 years of age, I fancied myself a teenage rock star, and thanks to that delusion of grandeur, I made an industrial punk record called Soliloquy. The imagery on the album is incredibly violent and dark. The sounds are abrupt and chaotic. There's a song that just devolves into complete audio chaos that has no beat or time signature. I'm just yelling different things and different noises are happening. I made one entire track's drums out of static noises, and there is a rotary telephone sound on there. If you've seen the video of my cat playing toy piano, that toy piano was used to record songs on Soliloquy. The genre of Soliloquy, according to 17-year-old me, is steampunk burlesque, which is ironic considering I was neither a part of the steampunk or burlesque communities at that time. It's got sort of like jazz Broadway vocals, and then punk guitars, and then industrial drums. It was a really dark time in my mental health. It was the first time I was being medicated for my personality disorder, is when I got diagnosed with my personality disorder. I was still coming to grips with my personage and what it meant to be a woman in society and what it meant to grow up to be a woman at all. If you long for the smell of a 2004 Hot Topic, if you dream of the days when we wore stacks of jelly bracelets and dinosaurs only went raw and that meant I love you, then Soliloquy is absolutely the record to hit you right in the nostalgia of being a teenager in the mid-2000s. Absolutely the most evident of my goth roots, I say, wearing black lipstick in full goth eye makeup. This album is technically available on Spotify, but it was released under my previous stage name, Haley Jane, so you might have to search that to find it there. But it is available on Bandcamp in my discography on katenix.com/music. I would say that Soliloquy probably has the most songs that could be used at a Halloween party. Or if you wanted to create like a really glittery haunted house, ideal Soliloquy vibes. Glitter blood was really big for me then. I had a lot of glitter blood involved in my aesthetic.
I've got to make this quick. It seems our connection is growing thin. The magic that forms the bond between our worlds has weakened, and the only way it can gain strength is if we increase the light of our stars across the universe. Quick, before I lose you, please share the stream. I don't care where, I don't care with who. It's only through your support and belief.
Imagine as I'm pacing the pews in a church corridor, and I can't help but to hear, no, I can't help but to hear an exchanging of words. What a beautiful wedding, what a beautiful wedding, says a bridesmaid to a waiter. What a shame the poor groom's bride is John Cena. I chime in with the haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much a sense of, oh, well, in fact, well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically, our marriage is saved. This calls for a toast, so pour the champagne. Oh, well, in fact, well, I look at it this way. I mean, technically, our marriage is saved. This calls for a toast, so pour the champagne, pour the champagne. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people ever heard of closing the goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in with a haven't you people ever heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of poise and rationality. I chime in, haven't you people never heard of closing a goddamn door? No, it's much better to face these kinds of things with a sense of... Definitely can't use that one on YouTube now. I was nailing it too. Oh well, this is the Lullaby Lounge after all. Where are the rails? There aren't any.
I mean, you can. That was the end of the song.
You're right. Shark says boo this pile.
Oh, you finished the song. It's fine.
I too wonder that.
I don't know who Brendan Urie is.
He's the main guy in Panic. Actually, he's the only guy in Panic from what I can tell. Like, Panic at the Disco is really just him, and then he gets other people to play the other parts. Because the songs that are produced just by him sounds...
And it was you. That was your voice. That was me putting... That was... It froze, and when I made it unfreeze...
You had it on volume.
Yeah.
Tough break.
Yeah. At least it was your voice, though. Singing the song you were just singing.
I hope this is cool enough for me to actually drink it. It's steaming, so I doubt it will be. I hope it don't burn my throat.
I couldn't name a Panic at the Disco song. I wouldn't.
Other than that one?
I wouldn't have been able to tell you that was Panic at the Disco. I would have said Fall Out Boy. I really thought that was Fall Out Boy.
It may as well be. They're on the same record label. Like, they're on... Fall Out Boy is the reason Panic at the Disco was signed.
They have the same exact sound. They are exactly identical to me.
No, Panic is like the goth one. Fall Out Boy... They have like gothy shit in their stuff.
That was not goth, what you just played.
Well, the essence of the song is not goth. It's the instrumentation. It's like the gothic, romantic instrumentation. Let's check. We are at still 133% of the tip goal. A mere 17% left to get our final encore by the Dresden Dolls. But we do have encore number 1 secured. What else am I plugging? Oh, right, I write music. You can stream it anywhere. You can stream my music anywhere you can find music. Just search Kate Nix. You can include me in your Instagram stories, in your Facebook stories, in your TikToks. You can listen to me on Deezer, Tidal, Amazon, Pandora, Apple Music. You can buy my stuff on iTunes. But obviously, we prefer that you buy your music organic, artisanal, fair trade, free range on Bandcamp. You can reach my Bandcamp at katenix.com/music because I make short links for you guys so it's as easy as possible. You want to join the Patreon? katenix.com/join. You want to listen to my music? katenix.com/music. You want to watch the Lullaby Lounge? katenix.com/lounge.
I don't have that.
No, because we're on it. You don't need to promote it. We're here. Or if you're cool and you want to... Oh, I almost hardcore danced my Cobra earring out. That would have been a rough time.
Did they see that? Can they say you guys should show them?
Oh yeah, let me show you my earrings. They're little snakes. I wore one earring like this for a Halloween costume. I think it was my brother's. And I've never been able to find anything like it again. But I recently found these. And I love them. I have to sing this next song before it gets later in the night, because if I don't, my voice will not be there anymore. So, let's get into it. Doesn't sound right. Much better. Let's flip this, because these new strings I put on Melissa need a little bit more strength on the capo. Now I will tell you what I've done for you. 50,000 tears I've cried, screaming, deceiving, and bleeding for you, and still you won't hear me. Don't want your hand this time, I'll save myself. Maybe I'll wake up for once, not tormented daily, defeated by you. Just when I thought I'd reached the bottom, I'm dying again. I'm going under, drowning in you. I'm falling forever. Got to break through. I'm going under. Blurring and stirring the truth and the lies, so I know what's real and what's not. Always confusing the thoughts in my head, so I can't trust myself anymore. I died again. I'm going under, drowning in you. I'm falling forever. Got to break through. I'm going under. Go on and scream, scream at me. I won't be broken again. I've got to breathe. I can't keep going under, drowning in you. I'm falling forever. Got to break through. I'm going under. I'm going under. I'm going I did that in the original key of the Evanescence song because, I don't know, I hate myself. I don't really know why I did that to myself. I don't sing that high normally, specifically not in a setting such as this. I normally am able to stand much farther away from the microphone. I apologize if it got too loud at any point in time. Thank you for saying that I nailed it. I appreciate that you are saying that. In my mind, I hear all the imperfections and things I did wrong because that's who I am. My husband came at me earlier this week for being too hard on my vocal performances because he says he can't hear it. And, oh, psst, frogs.
No. I'm debating right now which one is.
But I appreciate that y'all liked it. We are all our own worst critics. That's very true. Before we go into our next song, I believe it is time for some more literature. Oh, incoming bird. Gotta give him something to land on.
They're just catching them all in.
More animals, more animals, more animals. Hopefully this is... And I also know for a fact that Amy Lee lowers her songs for performance so that she doesn't have to hit those notes live. So it was really a challenge for some reason, because I guess if you don't challenge yourself, then you never grow, right? It doesn't have to be perfect. The point is that you tried, because trying at all, failure is a success because you did the thing at all, right? Like, you attempted. And what is that? Is you drinking to that?
Yeah. My water.
A lot of people think that failures are failures, but truly, failures are a success because you attempted at all. And most people don't attempt at all. They just say, oh, I can't do that, and then they don't do it. And they don't try.
I think it's now time for you to read more.
It is. Read this next section of Johnny Sweet Jeans.
It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that.
Is for you. So, our story continues. Marie, you've put a lot of eyeliner on me. Is it supposed to be like that? Yes, Lacey. Otherwise, I would look like a poster, right? Yes, Lacey. She put on her lip gloss herself, which I am amazed that Frill Princess can do, what with her eyeshadow applicator sized brain. Geez, I'm really going hard on this girl. This fictional preppy girl that I made up. With her eyeshadow applicator sized brain. I think just being in her room made my IQ drop. Okay, now Lacey, pick out an outfit and I'll help you with it. Okay, she said, her blonde hair bouncing. I had decided to put it into 2 messy knots, or buns, as some call them, to make it not look so bouncy. She came out of her closet with a leopard miniskirt with matching suit jacket and camel-colored blouse. The skirt I can work with, I said, and dove into the closet. What's wrong with the rest of it? She asked, confused. Too poser, I said, muffled, between 2 shirts. Oh, right, no poster, she said. Got it. I pulled out a hot pink tank top and sheer black blouse. I noticed all of her clothes were top of the line. I also handed her some army green, ribbed tights and some clunky black shoes. She put the outfit on. Wow, it's not like totally awful, she said. And then I did her hair. Her shuddering the whole time at the messiness. I reassured her it was supposed to look that way. She, in a moment of very unlikely to happen again brilliance, put on a cameo necklace, and I was shocked and I was shooed away from the house. I bumped into Eric Smith on my way out. "Oh, hey, girl who sits next to me in French. Marie. Like Marie Antoinette?" Not really, but you can both speak French," I said in a weird, emotionless voice. Eric, Johnny Sweetjeans Smith chuckled a little. "Yeah, we should call you Antoine. That's what they called her when she was little." "Yeah," I said, thinking nothing of it. "Well, bye." "Hey, Antoine. Hey, Antoine Marie. Hey, Queen of France. Let them eat cake, Marie." It was all I heard, but they didn't say it in a bad way, like how when I call Mrs. Landis, my English teacher, Flamingo because she stands on one foot, but more like in a Johnny Sweetjeans way. It was really strange. Or, as my French queen counterpart would say, "C'était très bizarre." Wow, I'm good. But I did have to tell them that Marie Antoinette never said let them eat cake. They were not fazed. "You're so intelligent, Antoine," a popular guy said, and patted me on my spiky pink-haired head. That's how you can tell it's a self-insert, because I definitely had spiky pink hair when I was 13. This was the same guy that took my glasses away so I couldn't see the board when we were copying notes in maths 2 years ago, so I was very confused. But then I was okay, because French was next. I really liked my teacher, Monsieur David, which I pronounced David when talking about him to Mom and Dad when they were asked how French went. Which is, oh no, this is all about my last name, so I'm gonna skip it because I named the French teacher in the story after my brother. So I'm gonna skip that part. He wasn't one of those weird teachers who talk in only French the whole class or speak in a strange French accent like they had it normally. He only does it for a joke. But I sat down in my seat and Eric Smith sat next to me. We were working on scenarios today, which we were writing partially basing them on the theme of a play we had just read. And then it says the name of a play written by my brother wrote the name of the play because I couldn't write it in French. Le Pognon de Belach? Oh no. I was then paired with Johnny Sweetjeans. Malcolm McLaren zipper trousers. Why me? Monsieur David told us to talk about our scenarios with our partners. I stopped drawing on my hand. I think our scenarios should be about how people imitate others, like poses for punks as a form of flattery, and they get what they want, acceptance and popularity, I said. Okay, Eric Smith said, absently reading a note from Lacey. I'll start writing right now, I stated, taking out a piece of paper and titling it Punk Rock 101 after a Bowling for Soup song. I drummed to the drum of rebellion, and Eric Smith is stuck marching to it. Haha, Johnny, you American fool. We will stop there, because the next page is the French scenario. What a hit! Truly amazing how it has not been made into a movie already.
It's the part where I talk, the part where I talk. It doesn't have a name yet other than that.
Punk Rock 101 is a banger. And cameos were really popular in the Victorian times. So there were a lot of cameos at Hot Topic in like 2003, 2004 when that like gothic burlesque sort of thing was starting to come into fashion. Which is why I mention it. Also because I had a cameo necklace that I really liked that I got from my mom. I'm actually bummed that I don't know where it is anymore because it was really beautiful. Made out of like mother of pearl and stuff. Wow! Big yawn from a bean. Yeah. I'll go through it quickly. I'll try and finish this as quickly as possible so you can get to sleep. Hope we don't get to the second encore so that
It's, as I've said it in the past before,
you don't go to bed.
it is hard for the pile of frogs to be stacked on each other for hours on end.
True
that
that.
bottom frog is holding a lot
Well,
of
fortunately
frogs.
for you, we are stuck at 133%. We don't appear to be getting to the second encore, so you'll be able to go to sleep in
I
time.
don't know what things to end.
It is the Lullaby Lounge. I guess I should be, what is it? Honored. Is that the right word?
Yeah, sure. I'll take it.
Appreciative. Maybe that's it.
I mean, like I said earlier, if you really want me to, I'll tell lots of stories of me being a hoodlum in high school.
A hoodlum. No, time means nothing to us, Reed. Our jobs are us. We get up whenever we want.
This is my job.
This is our job. Surprisingly. Hey, someone supported me on Ko-fi. Get fucked, frogs. You're here forever. You're the establishment now, man. I'm rebelling. This is actually my rebellion soundtrack, this next song. This was like the thing that started getting me into more gothic and more punk and metal music. I'd already gotten into pop punk, but then this band solidified my dark nature. Wow. Very dark, extremely just... If you wanted, did you never want for more? Your Girl Scout fell from grace. Oh, if you wanted, did you never want for more? I spit inside her face. Oh, if you wanted, did you never want for more? The lines that cut right through. Oh, if you wanted, did you never want for more? The numbness that was you. What I want, what I need to sacrifice, what I believe. My little Girl Scout, your mouth is getting sore. Will you love me any less if I hurt you anymore? Oh, 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 oh. If you wanted, did you never want for more? Cleansing every sore. Oh, if you wanted, did you never want for more? Sold from door to door. Oh, if you wanted, did you never want for more? Finish what you start. Oh, if you wanted, did you never want for more? Dehumanize my heart. What I want, what I need to sacrifice, what I believe. My little Girl Scout, your mouth is getting sore. Will you love me any less if I hurt you anymore? Oh, oh, oh. I was never your number one fan. How can I grow a girl when you never were a man? And I was never nice, and I've gone too far. You don't need to be nice when you've been kissed by a star. Kissed by a star, kissed by a star, hugged by a star, fucked by a star, kissed by a star, kissed by a star, hugged by a star, fucked by a star. Fuck what I want, fuck what I need. I'll sacrifice what I believe. My little Girl Scout, your mouth is getting sore. Will you love me any less if I hurt you anymore? For those of you that do not know, that song was Girl Scout by Jack Off Jill. I love Jack Off Jill. The girly, hyper girly punk metal thing is extremely my shit. We are at 136% of our goal. Doesn't look like we are getting the tip goal tonight. The final tip goal, which is fine. Totally cool. We don't have to hit the Dresden Dolls Encore. We'll get through it. But before we head into Secret Encore number 1, it's time for a music video that I released when I was 18 years old.
I am watching you. See ash drop from your unlit cigarette. It must have been a lie. A little trick of the eyes. Much like all the moves I think that you are making. Much like all the steps I think that you are taking. Much like my poor heart that you keep breaking. I am watching you. See life drip from the eyes of your victims. It must have been a joke. I stand and watch you choke. Much like all the words that slither from your red lips. Much like the seductive swinging of my full hips. Much like the look in your eyes when I slip and fall. Much like all the letters burning in the bonfire that I never sent, so you would never know the truth about the little girl behind the big lie. Where did my innocence go? I'm watching you. I see pain in your step as you walk away. It must have been a dream. Nothing is as it seems. Much like all the tears falling from my green eyes. Much like all the fears I'm trying to leave behind. Much like I always say, I'm not losing my mind. 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 I'm not losing my mind.
Is that where it's supposed to be?
About, give or take.
So this song, looks like we are at 146% of our goal. Let me double check. Yes, we are at 146. So we still have not yet the final tip goal. We have $4 left to go. Now, for those of you who have listened to the majority of my music collection, you might recognize this song. It is perhaps the catchiest song off of my second record. Probably wrote it when I was about 15 or 16. And the recording features the piano that Winslow now plays. So he inherited it from me, but it was used to record this record. What did I... Oh! It's time for... Listen, you won't forget some stuff. Look at how much sweat. That's just from now. Man. I'm only pretty from the neck up. From the neck down, it's just a mess. It's just a disaster. I think that Kofi means that we hit our tip goal. Yes. We have hit our tip goal, which means we now get both of our encores. I've played this song on this guitar so many times. True, honestly, probably wearing a striped shirt as well. This is the guitar that my then boyfriend Zach Anger and musical partner, it was his, and then last year he gifted it to me because I was looking for an acoustic that was anything like this beautiful guitar, and he didn't use it anymore, so he just gave it to me. He shipped it to me from Utah because I don't know. I guess he thought that she would get played more if she lived with me, which...
Wait, from Utah?
Yeah.
You didn't tell me that's where it came in from.
Yeah, it cost like $160 to ship.
I don't think I know anybody that lives in Utah. Or even seen Utah. How do we know it exists?
We only know it exists because Zach is still alive and he lives there. There's some pretty big crimes happening outside. If you see me crying, call an ambulance. A dollar ambulance to be exact. Because pretty dollies don't have a chance at a hospital with the human boys. They belong with the other toys. I found myself a pretty robot boy, but then they came and took him away. So now all I do is sit and destroy myself all day, all day, all day, all. It's all just a cry for help, kids. I'm begging not to be thrown out. Play with me just for a little while. I'll tell you what it's all about. If you see me screaming, call a doctor. A doctor that can put me in a white room and send someone to be prouder, so I don't chew through my stitches. It's just another of my glitches. How long will it take to fix me? Sir, I think I should just go home, since you don't have anywhere to put me, and I'd rather be alone, alone. No, it's all just a cry for help, love. I'm begging just to get out. Stay with me for just a little longer and tell me what you're thinking about. Just keep talking so I can keep breathing. Just keep talking so I can keep breathing. Just keep talking so I can keep bleeding. Just keep talking so I can keep bleeding. If you see me crying, call an ambulance. A dollar ambulance to be exact. Because pretty dollies don't have a chance at a hospital with the human boys. They belong with the other toys. They belong with the other toys. They belong with the other toys. I belong with the other toys. I belong with the other toys. What are you doing finger guns for? What is that finger gun for?
It's for the song.
Oh, thank you.
I was shooting guns off of the song.
I noticed. I didn't understand.
Hot fire.
Oh, Sarah. Thank you. I'm so glad that you enjoyed it. There was I don't know if there's no longer footage of it, unfortunately. There's only footage of one gig of me, or one song from the gig that I'm about to talk about. But for my album release, the person who was supposed to play bass for me, because I didn't have, we forgot to juice my goose.
Luckily, there's only one song left.
An approach from a baby. I need to rest my hand, buddy. Do you want to come over here so I can lift you up on camera? Come here, baby boy. Yeah, you nailed it. You threaded that needle. That was awesome. You seem ready for stretches, huh? Oh, stretchy baby. Oh, look at this prince. This majestic king. Oh. You had snack. You had dinner. Now it's time for cuddles. What? Smell weird, huh? Right? You're looking away from the camera, bud. The people want to see your beautiful face. Looking around, checking it out, seeing what the deal is. What's the deal? Fortunately, this is the hand that hurts, so I can't give you scritches. Not until after the show, because the one under your butt is the one that doesn't hurt. This is the perfect boy. What do you want to look at? You want to look at that? It's new. New smells, huh? Brave hunter. There's been a mouse, we think, in the apartment somewhere. We saw him really going after stuff, and he doesn't normally like... What is happening? Are you about to... What was that? Perfect baby. He does have black lipstick. Because he's misunderstood. Though I think we pretty much understand what Bean's needs, right? Do you want to go now? Thank you for coming up here. I appreciate the visit. Please attend to your crimes. Now I am covered in cat hair. I love how he looks at me too, Holly. He is the first animal that I could tell really liked me. All right, final song of the night. It's time for your second secret encore. Is this thing that's like touching except you don't touch? Back in the day it just went without saying at all. All the world's history gradually dying of shock. There is this thing that's like talking except you don't talk. You sing.
bartender, sing for the janitor, sing. Sing for the cameras, sing for the animals, sing. Sing for the children, shooting the children, sing. Sing for the teachers who told you that you couldn't sing. Just sing. There is this thing keeping everyone's lungs and lips locked. It is called fear, and it's seeing a great renaissance. After the show, you cannot sing whenever you want. But for now, let's just pretend we're not gonna get bombed. So sing. Sing 'cause it's obvious. Sing for the astronauts. Sing. Sing for the president. Sing for the terrorists. Sing. Sing for the soccer team. Sing for the ganja weed. Sing. Sing for the kid with the phone who refuses to sing. Just sing. Life is no cabaret. Oh, we don't care what you say. Oh, we're inviting you anyway. Oh, you motherfuckers, you'll sing someday. Oh, you motherfuckers, you'll sing someday. Had to switch up some of the lyrics to be a little bit more appropriate to 2020, but I think the song is still fitting.
I don't notice. I also don't know that song. So.
That is Sing by the Dresden Dolls off of Yes, Virginia. It is one of my favorite songs on the planet, and I have very fond memories sitting on my friend Tori's farm playing that song on that guitar with a group of my friends all singing harmony to the final vocals together, because we were all musical theater kids, and that's the kind of shit that we did. And it was one of those moments that really defined me as a musician, as a person, as an artist. That moment of everyone singing together spontaneously was like why I wanted to write music, to manifest those moments so that people could experience those things, so that other people could take my music and have those moments themselves. So it's a huge part of my artistry, as much as Amanda Palmer may have some, I don't want to talk about it. The other half of that band, Brian Viglione, is an incredible person, an incredible artist, a genuine gentleman. We invited him over for dinner when he came to track the record for me for Sage and Silver Bullets, and he washed the dishes when we made him dinner. So he's like that guy. But yeah, I hope you had a fun night of nostalgia. I hope you enjoyed the top tier literature that was Johnny Sweet Jeans. For those of you who experienced the dramatic reading on episode 1, you might note that there is a new goal on Patreon where I believe if we hit 200 people, I will produce a fan fiction I wrote when I was 10 years old and do a full radio play. So if you're like, I don't really give a shit about like an EP of covers, but a radio play of Violet Delacour and her many secrets sounds like exactly my style, please head over to katenix.com/join, where we will be continuing our conversations from here into the Discord, because when you join Patreon, you get to be a part of the Discord. I just made a post there so that y'all could join it like immediately. Like once you see the post on Patreon, you click our Discord link and get in there right now. But also, we are going to raid right now, correct? Did you prepare that? No. So we're gonna do the same guy as last week, I think. Then. Is he? Yeah. Someone said he was yeah, the Electro Swing guy. Someone said he was already on. So Faith in the Glitch, we know his name. His set last week was awesome and a perfect after party for the Lullaby Lounge. Is he happening?
Yeah. Okay,
so we're ready once we get to that part of the night. So thank you so much for joining us in the Lullaby Lounge. I hope you had fun this week. If you didn't catch the entire show, or if you want to relive it with us, make sure you check out the replay right here on Thursday at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard. Next week's theme is Southern Gothic Witch of the West. So be prepared for a lot of Sage and Silver Bullets, a lot of stuff you would hear at your Cowboy Coven meeting. It's going to be a super fun week where I get to reflect more on the things that I made and do less covers. I definitely need a week where I play some more originals. So that's next week. Again, you can catch us here Thursday. Head over to the Patreon, go to Bandcamp, do all the stuff. If you're really into it, buy a shirt. But right now, we're going to go raid Faith and the Glitch and check out the Electro Swing Party because it was banging last week.
Spooky music this week.
Oh, is it spooky? Spooky Electro Swing? That's exactly our vibe and the perfect end to the night here on the Lullaby Lounge. Thank you again. I know I say thank you a lot, but I really am appreciative of you chilling here in the lounge, and I'm excited to make more of them for you in the future. I will see you all next week. Bye.
Please like, and subscribe.
We can't guarantee it's worth it. You don't know if you don't try before we say goodbye. There is one more little thing to help us out if you don't mind. To show us you really care, give this video a share. I know we are sad to watch you go. We'll see you in the comments down below. I like singing with you, Kate.
I like singing with you too, Moxie.